Have you ever looked up at the sky and just wished you could fly? Not in a plane, but really fly, with the wind in your hair and the world spread out beneath you like a giant map. Well, that's exactly how our story begins, with a girl named Lily. Lily was a dreamer, and her biggest dream was to touch the clouds. Every day, she'd lie in the grass, her eyes glued to the sky. She'd watch the birds as they danced on the wind, tracing their effortless arcs and spirals. She saw the clouds as floating castles and fluffy ships, and she longed to explore them. While other kids played with dolls or kicked a ball, Lily's playground was the vast blue expanse above. Her heart ached with a desire so strong it felt like a physical pull, a yearning to break free from the ground and join the birds in their aerial ballet. She didn't just want to fly, she felt she was meant to. One sunny afternoon, a thought sparked in Lily's mind, as bright and sudden as a lightning flash. If she couldn't grow wings, she would build them. The idea took root and blossomed into a full-blown mission. Her quiet little world was suddenly buzzing with purpose. She became a scavenger, a collector of forgotten treasures. Her first stop was the old shed behind her house, where she found weathered wooden planks and long-forgotten canvases. She gathered old bicycle parts, their wheels still holding the memory of past journeys. She collected scraps of fabric, strong twine, and every nut and bolt she could find. Her bedroom transformed from a place of sleep into a vibrant workshop, a hub of creativity and invention. Sketches and blueprints covered her walls, each one a different vision of flight. Day after day, she worked with a focus that was truly incredible. Sawing, hammering, stitching, her small hands were always busy, driven by the singular vision of her dream taking flight. Slowly but surely, her creation began to take shape. It was a magnificent, if a bit quirky, contraption of wood, cloth, and hope. It had wide, sweeping wings made of canvas stretched over a wooden frame and a seat fashioned from an old crate. It was her very own flying machine, a testament to her unwavering determination. The day finally came. The sun was rising, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. The air was still and held a sense of anticipation. With the help of a few friends who were both skeptical and amazed, Lily wheeled her machine to the top of the highest hill overlooking their town. The view was breathtaking. From up here, the houses looked like tiny toys, and the fields were a patchwork quilt of green and gold. Lily's heart pounded in her chest, a drumbeat of fear and excitement. She took a deep breath, the cool morning air filling her lungs. This was it, the moment of truth. She strapped herself in, her hands gripping the controls she had so carefully crafted. She looked at the long grassy slope that ran down to the edge of the cliff. It was her runway. With a determined nod to her friends, she pushed off. The machine began to roll, slowly at first, then faster and faster. The wind whistled past her ears, the ground rushed beneath her, and then she reached the edge. For a split second that seemed to stretch into eternity, there was nothing but air. And then it happened. The machine caught an updraft and it lifted. Lily wasn't falling, she was flying. A laugh of pure, unadulterated joy escaped her lips. She was soaring. The world below shrank as she climbed higher, a real-life bird in a machine born from a dream. The feeling was indescribably a mix of terror, triumph, and absolute freedom. She was one with the sky. Her flight wasn't a long, epic journey across continents. It was a brief, beautiful dance with the wind. For a few magical moments, Lily was the master of her own little piece of the sky. She steered her machine in a gentle arc, feeling the air currents lift and guide her. Below, the town looked like a miniature world. She could see the river sparkling like a silver ribbon and the tiny figures of people pointing up at her. A flock of birds even joined her for a moment, flying alongside her wing as if to welcome her to their domain. She felt a connection to everything, a sense of belonging she had never known on the ground. These weren't just a few seconds of flight, they were a lifetime of dreams realized in a single, glorious moment. The sun warmed her face, and the wind sang its ancient song in her ears. She wasn't just observing the sky anymore. She was a part of it. Every second was precious, a memory she would etch into her heart forever. It was more than she had ever hoped for. All too soon, gravity began to reclaim its prize. The machine, a wonderful but fragile creation, started to lose altitude. Lily knew her flight was coming to an end. With surprising skill, she guided her creation towards a soft, open meadow she had spotted from above. The landing was less graceful than the flight. There was a bump, a skid, and the crunch of splintering wood as one of the wings gave way. The machine came to a stop in a heap of broken parts and torn canvas. For a moment, Lily just sat there, catching her breath. She unstrapped herself and climbed out of the wreckage. She looked at her broken machine, not with sadness, but with a sense of pride. It had done its job. It had given her the sky. Then she looked up. The sun was higher now. The sky a brilliant, endless blue. A wide, determined smile spread across her face. Her first flying machine was broken, but her spirit was soaring higher than ever. This wasn't the end of her dream. It was just the beginning. The sky was still there, full of secrets and possibilities, waiting for her. And Lily knew, with every fiber of her being, that she would be back. Her next adventure was already taking shape in her mind. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Lily's adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales. See you next time.